Hey, it's Zach, and we are at the 91X. You gave the thumbs up, we're good. We're at the 91X Flophouse live at Coachella with Magic Giant. El Gigante Mágico. We have a live audience, which is phenomenal. I love it. Last time you guys joined us was in San Diego, Bird Surf Shed.
Yep.
In OB, right? I wasn't there.
That was a new shop at the time,
Yeah.
I think, right?
Yeah, I was driving a U-Haul from Seattle to San Diego, so I didn't have the pleasure of being there.
Wow. So
But
you
I'm
just
very
moved
happy.
there.
Yeah.
You look like a local
I was on
already.
it already?
Hey, barefoot, you got the kind of local hat.
That's funny because I was walking through the other day through OB and somebody said, "Are you a tourist?" Because you should be, because you got the the sun hat and the.
No.
It was two on the
That's
nose. I gotta
offensive.
Oh,
stay
you're
on
so
that.
San Diego, you're not San Diego.
Yeah, exactly. Welcome
Yeah.
to San Diego.
Maybe a little less San Diego if you want to live in San Diego.
I guess you do, right?
Totally.
You got to have that cred, right?
Yeah.
You guys are. I wanted to check out your bus because I heard you got the school bus and you do recordings in it and you can record a lot on the road, which I think is great because you said when you're on the road, it's about working and being productive and being musical. But you have a lot of fun with it too.
Yeah, it doesn't feel like work.
It's not a burden for you guys.
Not at all.
You seem to be always happy and smiling for the most part.
Yeah, for the most part. You know, one of the things that's
it's
cool
true.
about one
For
of the
the
things
most part.
it's like it's cool when we're on the road because we're together and you have to be together 24 hours a day. So like if we can work for 18 of those, then that's really good. And then we come off the road, we can kind of like all just kind of disappear for a couple weeks maybe, and then like we also made a record on the road, like so it's amazing. We just did an acoustic album, and we recorded part of it in Florida, but we actually like mixed some of it in the Boise library, like on a day off.
Yeah.
Which is like so random. We had a day off. We were in Boise, and we're like, all right, well, we got to mix
Where's the
this song.
quietest place? in
Where's the
Boise?
quietest place in Boise?
Library.
The library. So,
Quiet.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
Use
For
your
us,
library voices,
I know,
please.
exactly. Yeah, for us, a lot of stuff happens when we're on the road because, like, usually people will go, "Oh, let's do a writing session. Let's go to the Inman Islands over here and like let's feel the vibes or whatever." But we just kind of like stuff works for us. We're just on the road. We're forced to be together, and we just start playing, and songs come out, and things happen while we're just on the bus and doing things. So it's cool to have that. Also, just let things naturally happen while we're together.
You're inspired naturally while you're just out cruising around. Well,
Exactly.
imagine if you're like, let's go to this spot and let's put all this money into this, recording excursion, and you get there and you're not inspired, and then you've got to force
Yeah, you don't know what to do.
the creativity and
Which is
it's
cool
just
in its own
flowing
way,
great.
because then you force something that you would have never had naturally, and you're like, "Whoa, I just
and you
created
can't
that."
get a
Yeah.
result that you might be happy with.
Yeah,
and
you might be
gotta
like
shake, you gotta
shocked.
shake it up, like Etch a Sketch style sometimes,
Yeah.
Just kind of.
Tell me about this bunker that you have that you record in.
Yeah,
you
so
said
so you're-
bunker, and I thought, I just thought you were using that word loosely, but it's an actual bunker.
No, it's not a basement. Like people have basements.
Yeah.
I think you guys have basements
Like
on
a
the East
bomb
Coast,
shelter?
or yeah. And then we
Yeah,
have,
so yeah, you were asking
this
about
is
the
a bomb
bus, and
shelter.
we right now all the gears in the bunker in LA. So we got this property. It has a bunker underneath. It was built in the 40s, and like we even got like the little slip of paper that says like bunker, like it's like an official like
yeah,
code
1942.
bunker. 1942.
We printed it
Tensions
ourselves.
were still high in the world as they are now.
I was gonna
and,
say.
the person who used to live where we are was like, I guess, super paranoid about stuff, and they built a bunker basically underneath our whole studio. So it's kind of split up. So we record drums downstairs, and then upstairs is
Fantastic.
the like control room.
So you've got both rooms.
So we got both rooms. So when we come off the road, like we can kind of keep fleshing things out, or if we need to do a studio day, we have our own space for it, which is great. So that's where like all our gear is right now.
How long have you had that space?
It's been like 2.5 years, 3 years.
So you won't necessarily record your next album there in your studio. You still might cut a lot of it on
Yeah,
the
we-
road.
Yeah,
Yeah,
a lot of it starts on the road, and then we may do drums or something down there.
Yeah, the bunker's great for drums. Bunker drums, man, you can't beat them.
You can't beat
Yeah,
bunker
but-
drums.
it's a
That's-
secret.
Set on fire drums. Or
Yeah,
bunker
set on fire drums.
We
we
tried to
recorded in the
beat them in
bunker.
in a fancy smanchy studio. We couldn't.
No kidding.
Yeah, man, couldn't beat it. All that schmance and fans.
That makes me
Doesn't
want
beat
to
the
go
bunker.
the complete recording nerd route, but we're not going to do that
Yeah.
because
We're
then
always
we
ready.
just
About it.
enjoy
We're always
the
ready.
conversation ourselves.
Yeah,
pretty
it
much.
becomes internal at that point.
Yeah, exactly.
Have we crossed that line yet?
We're getting there.
Probably because
Okay.
if I'm aware of it, it means we did cross it, which I don't mind, but that's cool too. Do you prefer being on a
Meta.
bus though, out of the van on the road?
I mean, it's cool. It's kind of like it's like
Is there
Kush.
preference?
It's like
Is
Kush
it-
or whatever. But also when you're in a tour bus, like you can't really go places because like the bus can't really go anywhere. So it's like at one time at one place it's like, oh wow, this is like totally pimp. Then the other way it's like, oh, we want to go over there. Oh, you can't go over there. 'Cause,
Yeah, the
like, your
bus doesn't fit there.
bus doesn't
and
fit
the
anywhere,
driver's
yeah.
sleeping.
So you end up in these
so-
like weird like so like on our days off we end up like out in like some truck stop like out in Death Valley in a fancy bus in a truck stop in Death Valley. So it's like cool and also
I mean, it's a
But
blessing.
not the cool part of Death Valley.
yeah uncool part of Death Valley.
Not where you want to be hanging out and.
But
being
I think some
inspired.
you get to mix it up. Like a lot of times we don't know where we're gonna record, and then we have this day off, and we wind up in this place, and then we get to record inside of a redwood tree. You know.
And you've done that. That would be great for
banjo. Perfect for banjo. Yeah,
Yes.
that's what we did.
Violin, yeah.
Yeah, violin. I was thinking strings, just about any stringed instrument.
Wood. Yeah,
probably.
that's what a studio wants to sound
Right.
like. A wood tree.
Totally.
We just went to the wood tree and recorded in the wood
That's
tree,
brilliant.
like
Yeah.
in the trunk of the tree.
Zenbrick is all about source material, so go to the source.
And then that makes sense then why you want to kind of mix it right then, because you're inspired by that recording you got, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
And we don't always like do mixes and do like the entire record ourselves, but on this last acoustic record that we did, we know that no one knows the music better than we do, and no one has the connection that we have to it.
Mhm.
So sometimes like with something that's so simple like an acoustic record, we just know what we want, So like we just went to the Boise Library and made it happen.
I love that. Is it new material?
It's songs from the record In the Wind,
Re-recorded?
re-recorded, kind of re-envisioned, rearranged, and it actually really lets you hear the songs in a different way. You kind of like what we're about to do here is like kind of a little snippet and kind of what inspired recording it, because production and drums and all these sounds and flavors you can put on it really affects kind of how you move with it, how you feel it. So when you take all that away and you just kind of break it down to voices and acoustic instruments, you hear the lyrics in a different way.
Well, now I'm eager to hear it, so I should probably let you guys play. We don't have a tree to offer you, but I think that we're going to get a nice recording from
nice,
the
yeah.
mountains here, this backdrop.
Yeah, I
The
prefer
open air.
mountains. It's also a golf course, but you guys don't need to know that.
Right. All right, Magic Giant out at the 91X Flophouse. We're live at Coachella.
Sour, sweet as rain, leaves a stain. Power, struggle of the heart, you can't tear apart the blame. Now I know that hello is a show for a sweet goodbye. No tears to cry. Wish one of us set on fire, 'cause we both went up in smoke. Wish one of us cut the wire. Ain't no bottom to this hole. Coward, burning the page, rose from the flames. Flowers tossed to the wind, and to begin again. Now I know that hello is a show for a sweet goodbye. No tears to cry. Wish one of us set on fire, 'cause we both went up in smoke. Wish one of us cut the wire. Ain't no bottom to this hole. Would you save me, and I'll save you? We could save ourselves. Would you save me, and I'll save you? We could save ourselves.
Thank you.
We got to give Hillary a mic so we can hear the Thank you.
Thanks.
It's really nice with the birds. Are we miking the birds? Okay, good.
we paid those birds to chirp at that moment.
Let's do another.
Oh, great.
Yeah, they're singing with us. Yeah, actually, when we were recording the album, the first song is on the album. Zhang was playing guitar, and the birds chirped during the recording, and the first line of that song is "Sang the bird forever." Then she flew away, and we actually thought we got goosebumps when it happened. But then when we took it back to the studio, we were like, "Oh man, everyone's gonna think we added birds to the record."
Like we added in like Logic or something, like added birds to it.
So we actually had to distort the birds.
We
So now the record starts with distorted birds.
birds, yeah.
But we're not gonna play that song.
Do get sad and lonely? That's what somebody said to me. Well, I do. She needs to know that there are tears behind his eyes. Taking off our clothes, let's take off our disguise. It takes two. Love like Nirvana, fly high like Superman. Don't ask the monster, why can't we tell ourselves the truth? Spill all our secrets in the room. Oh, 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 it's you. You're my saving grace, my hideaway in you. You're my sweetest taste, my hideaway is you. You're my saving grace, 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 grace. Hideaway is you. You're my sweetest taste, my hideaway. We've all got something that bumps in the night. It's always loneliest before the light shines through. City's burning, but we play pretend. It's hard to feel when your back's in the wind. Out of view, Love like Nirvana, fly high like Superman. Don't ask for the monster, why can't we tell ourselves the truth? Spill all our secrets in the room. Oh, it's you. You're my saving grace, my hideaway in you. You're my sweetest taste, my hideaway is you. You're my saving grace, 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 grace. Hideaway is you. You're my sweetest taste, my hideaway. My hideaway. Hideaway. Make some noise, 91X, come on! It's you.
grace, my hideaway in you. You're my sweetest taste. My hideaway is you. You're my saving grace, 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 grace. Hideaway, it's you. You're my sweetest taste. My hideaway. My hideaway. My hideaway. Hideaway. My hideaway. Hey. I joked, and then you did it. Hey.
Yeah.
But you were joking too.
We were joking, yeah. That was a joke, sorry.
All right, that was a joke.
That song was a joke? It sounds serious.
No.
So we're playing a show in San Diego, our biggest San Diego show yet, at the end of June. Can't say specifically when or where, but we'll announce it a week from tomorrow. It's very exciting because we love San Diego. Yeah, I just want to thank 91X and Garrett and Hillary for playing our music, and yeah, it means so much. It makes such a big difference. So this song is. Do you guys feel like singing a little bit? All right, so repeat after me. Oh, try it. One more time. Oh, your turn. Wow, as pretty as the birds. All right, here we go. It's 3 a.m., I hope you're home. I wanna be with you, just let me in through the window. I had a dream, we fell asleep and woke up in ecstasy. What makes a dream come true? No one needs to know. I will come in through the window. I'm not leaving you alone. You could write this love in stone. I'm not leaving you alone. It's Friday night and we're alive, and 91X is open wide. We'll get there when we arrive. Balcony's a limousine, your bed's a yellow submarine, right off to the great unknown. Just let me in through the window, and no one needs to know. I will come in through the window. I'm not leaving you alone. You could write this love in stone. I'm not leaving you alone. Let me hear your clap. I'm not leaving you alone. You could write this love in stone. I'm not leaving you alone. Clap. I'm not leaving you alone. You could write this love in stone. I'm not leaving you alone. Thank you.
you,
We're
guys.
Magic Giant. See you tomorrow at 2:15 on the outdoor stage, and we're also Coachella's live streaming it at 3:40. Nice. Thanks for having us.